Islamic Hell. They call it Jahannam, and it's really horrible. It's a blazing hot fire fueled by burning men and stones. The only water is boiling, poured over your head. When your skin peels from the burns, you get a new skin so that you can be in pain again. The only food is from the Zaqqum tree, which boils in your stomach. Disbelievers will spend eternity there. Believers will only spend a limited time there before they are forgiven by Allah. How long? That's up to Allah. Hell has 7 levels, each worse than the one above. 7 gates, each for a specific group of sinners. Hell is mentioned in the Quran 228 times. 19 angels are the keepers of hell. Hell is one of the 2 big motivators for Muslims. The other one, of course, is Jannah, heaven. There are dozens and dozens of verses in the Quran giving and repeating the details of hell, and sometimes contradicting itself. It really is a very big deal. Stick and carrot, perpetual painful punishment, or eternal excellent ecstasy. Quran 2.24. Fear the fire, whose fuel is men and stones prepared for the disbelievers. Quran 4.55 to 56. And some among them believed in it, and some among them were averse to it, and sufficient is hell as a blaze. Indeed, those who disbelieve in our verses, we will drive them into a fire. Every time their skins are roasted through, we will replace them with other skins, so they may taste the punishment. Indeed, Allah is ever exalted in might and wise. Quran 101.8 to 11. But as for one whose scales are light, his refuge will be an abyss. And what can make you know what that is? It is a fire, intensely hot. Quran 22.19 to 22. There are 2 adversaries who have disputed over their Lord, but those who disbelieved will have cut out for them garments of fire. Poured upon their heads will be scalding water, by which is melted that within their bellies and their skins, and striking them are maces of iron. Every time they want to get out of hellfire from anguish, they will be returned to it, and it will be said, taste the punishment of the burning fire. Quran 14.16. Before him is hell, and he will be given a drink of foul water. Quran 55.43.44. This is hell which the criminals deny, but they will go round between its flames and scalding water. Quran 37.62 to 68. Is paradise a better accommodation, or the tree of Zaqqum? Indeed, we have made it a torment for the wrongdoers. Indeed, it is a tree issuing from the bottom of hellfire, its emerging fruit as if it was heads of the devils. And indeed, they will eat from it and fill with it their bellies. Then indeed they will have after it a mixture of scalding water. Then indeed their return will be to the hellfire. Quran 44.43 to 48. Indeed, the tree of Zaqqum is food for the sinful. Like murky oil, it boils within bellies, like the boiling of scalding water. It will be commanded, seize him and drag him into the midst of the hellfire, then pour over his head from the torment of scalding water. Quran 2.167. Those who followed will say, If only we had another turn at worldly life, so we could disassociate ourselves from them as they have disassociated themselves from us. Thus will Allah show them their deeds as regrets upon them, and they are never to emerge from the fire. Quran 5.36 to 37. Indeed, those who disbelieve, if they should have all that is in the earth and the like of it, with it by which to ransom themselves from the punishment of the day of resurrection, it will not be accepted for them, and for them is a painful punishment. They will wish to get out of the fire, but never are they to emerge therefrom, and for them is an enduring punishment. Quran 56.42 to 43. They will be in scorching fire and scalding water and shadow of black smoke. Quran 67.7 to 8. When they are flung therein, they hear its roaring as it boileth up. It almost bursts with rage. Every time a company is thrown into it, its keepers ask them, "Did there not come to you a warner?" Quran 11.106. The wretched ones will be in the fire, sighing and groaning. Quran 69.30 to 32. Allah will say, "Seize him and shackle him, then into hell fire drive him, then into a chain whose length is 70 cubits, insert him." Quran 14.50. Their garments of liquid pitch and their faces covered by the fire. Quran 15.44. It has 7 gates, for every gate is of them a portion designated. Quran 88.1 to 6. Has there reached you the report of the overwhelming event? Some faces that day will be humbled. Working hard and exhausted, they will enter to burn in an intensely hot fire, drinking from a boiling spring, with no food for them except bitter dry thorns that neither nourish nor satisfy hunger. Quran 69.36. Nor any food save filth, which none but sinners eat. There are 7 hells, the 7th is the worst. The first hell is a fire for sinners amongst the Muslims. The second hell is an inferno interim for the sinners among the Christians. Number 3, a provisional destination for sinners amongst the Jews. Number 4, the burning fire for renegades. Number 5, a place for witches and fortune tellers. Number 6, a furnace for the disbelievers. And number 7, a bottomless abyss for hypocrites, Muslims who are outwardly believers but inwardly infidels. Hadith, the sayings of Muhammad. There are a lot of hadith about hell, so many, I'll just mention a few. According to Muhammad, most of the inhabitants of hell are women because of their ungratefulness to their husbands. Of every 1,000 people, 999 will go to hell. Suicides go to hell forever. People who make pictures will get the severest punishment. Hell is big. If a stone as big as 7 pregnant camels was thrown from the edge of hell, it would fly through it for 70 years, and yet it would not reach the bottom. There are some whom the fire will reach their ankles, others up to their knees, others up to their waists, and yet others up to their necks. The person who will receive the least punishment among the people of hell on the day of resurrection will be a man, A smouldering ember will be placed under the arch of his foot. His brains will boil because of it. The people of hell will be made to weep, and they will weep until they have no tears left. Then they will weep blood until they have, as it were, channels in their faces. If ships were put in them, they would float. So, you get the idea. Hell is the worst place that they could imagine. Stick and carrot. Perpetual painful punishment, or eternal excellent ecstasy. Thanks for watching this video. If you would like to discuss this with me, you'll find me on Facebook in the Religion Discussion Group. See you there.